The fire marshal here in Montville tells me that this home was vacant, it was abandoned, and there was no electricity going to the home since April. So there's no real reason it should have caught fire, unless maybe it was set. Investigators call the fire suspicious, a $25,000 reward being offered, which they hope will light up the arson hotline. The home is located on the former 66-acre Oxaboxo summer camp, built in the 1930s.
Very run down and very decrepit and, really a shame.
Gwen and Paul Fideli are not surprised. It burned.
I actually hope it wasn't somebody doing it for the fire effect, because there's so many, and there's tons of them on this and on 163 of empty houses.
The fire marshal doesn't believe empty houses are being targeted by arsonists, but they do pose potential problems.
The big problem is, homeless people and people that need a place to stay when it gets cold. There's no heat in the house, but when they go in there, if they start a little campfire and stuff and it gets away from them, we'll have a big mess. And it's always the fear of that there's a body in one of these vacant buildings.
This isn't the only abandoned building on this property. There are dozens of others scattered throughout this former camp towards Oxaboxo Lake. Now, we're told that all of those buildings have been targeted by thieves who have stolen copper wiring and pipes from each of those buildings. Investigators now are trying to figure out whether or not one of those thefts may be related to why this building burned down. On the scene in Montville, Tina Dittel, News 8.